No, the game. Yeah, we don't have a game.
Oh, shoot.
We're just sitting here.
Well, my friends don't know that there's a game playing. I need to share my screen at some point with them.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
What game are we playing, Melanie?
We're playing Disco Elysium. Can you guys see it now?
Yeah.
I was so excited to see you, everybody, that I just forgot to stream the game.
No, you're good.
We're going to play Disco Elysium. I'm Marini.
I'm Era.
I'm the letter K.
And where we left off last time, oh yeah, we're gonna build a fucking thing, and we're gonna make sure that there's no drugs.
Yes.
All right. So
no drugs.
No drugs.
No
drugs. So I can level. I think I don't have enough skill points to level up.
No, not yet.
Okay, not yet. All right. Where am I supposed to go now? It's only 7:30 at night, so
We can go talk to the cryptozoologists.
where are they?
They were out researching nearby. I forgot where.
Yeah, we probably just have to go like past the church and just kind of keep going around.
Okay. So now that we've actually
bastards.
we were gonna talk to her and see if we triggered whatever it was that lets us skip the next part. Okay, let's see if that works. Is she there? Is she gone? Yeah. Hey, lady. We're gonna piss you off again. Hi.
Yes. What is it?
What if I just... Hey, Al! What if I just force you to leave? I'm a police officer. You have to do it. I say, what if you didn't have to leave? I talk to Andre. He wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work, she replies, her expression unchanged.
Hold on. You don't want to make anything work?
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
All right. Got your message.
Good. She gets back to work.
Convince her to work with... Research isn't going well, and we discovered the fortress accident. Blow on my dice, everybody. Woot! Easy. When her research is done, she can move out. Listen, about your research. You mentioned earlier that it's not going very well. Maybe I can help with something.
What? She looks up from her work, disoriented. No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But if I could help you finish the project, then you wouldn't have to live in a church next to the Boom Boom anymore. Just think about it.
She thinks about it, a glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow from the broken gallery. It touches her hair. All right, she finally says, blinking twice. Bring me the game's off-site copy from my old workplace if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
Is this the filament you're looking for? Yeah?
Yeah, might as well help to show her.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's the schedule.
No, that's the production schedule. I don't need it. The right filament memory has off-site copy written on silver tape.
Yeah, that's
she doesn't
the one that
care how you got your hands on that thing.
Wow.
Do you mean the studio off Fortress accident in the doomed commercial area?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. You can get it in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
Actually, I've already been inside the doomed commercial area.
Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. Just go and get it.
Where exactly is the off-site copy?
In the giant ice bear fridge, I just told you. It has red glowing eyes. It's impossible to miss. You just need to get the off-site copy from the ice bear.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't in there. There was a note saying... I found the note. It said the off-site copy had been moved to a safer place.
Wait, a note from whom? She freezes. Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said the off-site copy had been taken to a nearby ice cream maker. The note was signed by someone named Silislaw.
Zaviza, of course. She relaxes. Our project lead, Solislav Zaviza. God, she was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. And feature creep, she mutters, the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offsite copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous. She crosses her arms defiantly. And the heads. I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. She stops. Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you? Thanks.
Valley of the Thousand Heads. You like the sound of that. I found the ice cream maker, but couldn't get it open. It's completely frozen.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you. It's a thing, something she holds dear. Why can't you go and get the filament yourself?
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse, whatever that means.
Why does she think you're part of the curse, or are you part of the curse?
I would say why. Oh, I'm curious.
Why does she think you're part of the curse?
Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits an elemental evil. Like the 5G towers.
Yeah, they're gonna cause you to... Alright. I think 4 is funny. But I don't think that's the correct answer.
I like to do that.
Yeah?
Yes,
What
I
if
say
it,
do it.
What if it does emit elemental evil?
It doesn't emit, it receives. She stops explaining. You sound just like her. She started praying when she first saw my REM turn to higher powers. Lieutenant coughs like he's amused.
Yeah!
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets. Words. It looked like some Semine magic.
What is an offsite copy and why do you need it?
It's a backup from my former employer's project. The radio game we were working on. It's stored in a filament memory, just like the one inside the radio computer. She points to the glowing cube inside the machine. The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workplace and get the filament.
Do we want to go through the thing and ask more questions or no? Do you want to go through the talk tree?
What else could we ask? So, are you part of the curse? Of course not, she crosses her arms. Anyway, I don't have my keys anymore, and she won't let me in.
Why does she think you're part of the curse? We can ask. It's a bit biased. People in Martinez don't really like to get with the times. Don't be too harsh. Socioeconomic. Just keep it with this one.
I mean, we can ask something else. Maybe we can try too.
Okay, people in Martinez don't like to get with the times.
She literally started praying for the higher powers when she first saw my REM Civic. I'm not making this up. The lieutenant coughs like he's amused. I can't remember how you get it, but you do need the thing she has.
Okay.
I guess that's proceed. It doesn't really conclude, right?
Okay.
Thanks. She thinks for a moment, then reaches behind the radio computer and hands you what looks like an oversized pry bar.
Hurrah!
Let's go.
And here's my Cavalsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offsite copy, then you can keep the Cavalsund.
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too happy to be parting with the Cavalsund. Okay.
Sweet.
Bye!
Yay.
Hooray! Let's travel. I can't wait to put this thing in my hands.
But what about the cryptozoologist, Melanie? I don't want it to get too late in the nighttime for the cryptozoologist.
But
Holy
look
shit.
at this shit! Come on.
That thing is huge.
Look how fucking hot I am right now. Oh, wrong one.
It looks like a fucking chain gun.
Where, you really want to go get the cryptozoologist right now, or can we?
Well, we can't fast travel from here. We have to go outside.
I can travel to. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Do 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 do.
Okay, fine.
can
We'll
break open
accomplish
all
this
the
first, and then
containers.
we'll see the cryptozoologist.
Yeah.
What are you saying, baby? Baba?
What were you saying?
Sorry, I'm eating food in between.
Oh.
I was saying now we can break open all the containers.
Yeah!
Fun.
What other things do we need to break open?
Some heads.
The shipping crate. Maybe.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Shit, that's right.
All right. Kore nani, kore nani, kore nani, kore nani, kore nani, kore nani. Ice cream machine. Heroic. Crack open.
Hello?
the lid. No! What? Am I not equipped?
Are you not wearing gloves?
No, you are wearing gloves. Before we had 3% chance.
Tools.
Yeah.
Wait. Why do I only have this crap? Where'd it go?
What? This has
Where-
replaced your...
Calm down, Melanie. Calm down. Calm
Okay.
down. You're holding it. You are
Okay.
Holding it.
Okay,
You're
it's
holding
right
both
there.
pry bars.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see if that fixes it. Heroic.
Hold on. Leave.
Oops. Okay.
Leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then, go back to the inventory stuff
Mm-hmm.
and just unequip the bag. So that
Okay.
it's only the...
All right. let's-
Al also says defrost.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I guess now we can defrost.
Unplug the bare fridge, and the black one leads to the ice cream. We're gonna unplug that one.
Very smart. Opening the lid should be much easier after the ice cream maker has defrosted.
If it's instantaneous defrosting, that'd be funny. Nope. It's unplugged, but
You might have to wait a little bit.
yeah, let's wait a little bit. Okay.
We should probably do something like
Go find the
talk to some,
cryptozoologist. Okay, we're going.
cryptozoologist.
We're going. I was just worried that defrosting was going to ruin the thing. Kim thinks you're smart. Is that what it is? That makes me
Yeah,
happy.
you just said you were smart.
I love Kim. He makes me happy.
Woohoo.
All right, going to the church. All right. So we haven't wandered this way, right?
Correct.
I'm not sure. Yeah, not quite.
Also haven't
Is it
gone back
tab?
through
Oh.
that bit in the fence back up there on the little dock.
You're really quiet, sweetheart. Is that just me or?
I know. I have my thing turned down. Hang on. I should
Is
be
it
louder
quiet for
now.
you, Melanie?
Oh God, no! That's wow. Hi, Kay. I can hear you now.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Is this what you were talking about going up over where we're headed?
So the way that you were going before, I think, is the way that will lead us to the cryptozoologist. I think just up through that little fence, on the little wooden
Where?
bit there on the left.
Yeah.
I think we just didn't go check that area out earlier, but
Okay.
we can come back to it.
What's this? These rusty gears used to turn the whole machine.
But what's the machine?
The chain trails off to the ocean to who knows where. Is this where we're supposed to go? Door, unopenable. An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door has not been opened in a long while. What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Used to service what?
The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. The lieutenant looks at the hunching concrete toad in front of him. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
It may have been used to service an aerostatic battleship in the atmosphere, or a fortification, like Seafort in the Bay. Alright. Nothing we can do. Oh, what's this? Is it money? Ooh, a polo shirt.
And a shirt.
Hell yeah. The shirt makes me empathetic. What? Let's see. Rhetoric. Oh, it makes me more rhetoric. Then
Makes you less
Less
empathetic.
less empathetic. We'll keep this. This gives me the physical prowess. Makes me more of a man.
I'm a man.
I'm a man's man.
What's that over there?
This yellow thing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out. What is it? Cigarette butts cleaned away under a rock. Brand Tiumutiri. Okay. Someone's made a campfire here a long time ago. A rusted, broken control box for the radio relay tower. This ladder is too rusty to climb. The sea air has eaten away at it. The relay tower coordinates boat traffic in the bay, barely.
Whoa. Kore Nani.
Kore nani, kore nani. Ooh, a scented scarf.
Is it a good scent?
Well, tiny inlets
Give
here.
it a sniff.
Off in the far distance where the posts trail toward. Alright, let's take a sniff. The light springtime scarf smells like the men's cologne mixed with cheap laundry detergent. Someone must have left it behind, probably from a date. Weird if you want to delude yourself that spring has arrived. It gives you allergies. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright. Let's see what else we can see. Oh god, what's that? You take a mental note. Tiumutiri seems important somehow. Okay. I thought this tree that's moving was an animal.
There's an animal right there.
Where?
There.
Where?
There.
Stop fucking with me. Oh, this?
There is an animal there.
Oh, the burb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. I love you dearly, but the boardwalk rises to the south. It casts a long shadow over you.
I like that you're complicit in the,
Oh,
the fuck
there's
you
someone there.
Kay.
Oh, there is someone there. Oh, there's a boardwalk. How are we going to get to it? Huh. How are we going to get there? It's going to move so
Melanie,
slow.
go back to where we came from.
What, like all the way around?
Yeah, all the way around.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're running, Kim. We're running. Sorry, friend.
Hup, 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 hup. They're cops. They're supposed to have been like doing endurance training shit.
Should I?
Supposed to.
Supposed to.
Have you seen our physical instrument?
You pick up the handset. Dial a random number. Calling.
I'm tired.
A man answers, fast this time. His voice is hoarse from cigarettes. You hear typing in the background.
Sounds like he hasn't talked to anyone in quite a while. What are you tired of? I'm tired too. Is there something I can help with you? I'm tired too.
I like that.
If I could go just 1 month without writing, no, 2 months, I could regenerate my brain. Fucking liberalism.
Can't relate, my friend.
The man disappears with a sigh.
You do not hear. Oh.
You do not hear the customary disconnect tone, just silence in the handset. The machine is still waiting for you to dial a number.
Ooh. Seems like it did not have time to swallow the coin. This sometimes happens. Lucky you. The call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new one without paying. Dial a random number with your eyes closed. Oh.
You
Close
didn't
your-
have us blowing your dice.
I know, I should have. It said I had an 83% chance. Feel your finger move to the rotary dial.
That's
you start
hubris
with
talking.
005 as before, followed by 7 digits at random. The last one makes a silence turn into a ring. It's calling, still. Time keeps passing in the distance. Seagulls squawk. No one's home at this number, but the coin, it's still in there. You find yourself thinking, what were you trying to achieve by closing your eyes? Did you want your muscle memory to take over and call somewhere? Where? Home? He doesn't have a home. His home is under a boat. Okay. Oh well. Okay, let's check this thing out.
Touch stuff. Touch stuff.
I'm just like
touch
getting a whole
stuff.
bunch of new clothes. So awesome. Korewa? Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad. Take a closer look. Streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath this crust of filth. Seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on the surface on the fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mess.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
Why not?
It's a guano encrusted jacket, and you're already carrying around enough as it is.
Oh, okay. If you say not to, then I won't. Money! A makeshift roof. Vagrants have made the boardwalk habitable. This tarp will keep out neither rain nor snow nor wind. Oh, you know what I should do?
But
A washerwoman who could help. Oh yeah, that's right. Scotty would kill you for not taking the jacket. That's right. I will take the jacket, but when Kim's not around. I need to be holding my thing so I can pick up tear. Guys, we gotta clean up the world. Right?
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
cleaning up the streets of this place.
Hey,
What's this? A postcard. A coin-operated weighing machine hasn't been used for a decade.
what the hell?
Mega Beano's prescription glasses. Fuck yeah.
Oh god.
Vagrants have recently
Are you
painted
gonna
the
wear
tarp red.
those?
Water drips from it. Yes, I'm gonna wear them. I'm gonna look so cool. I'm gonna look so chic. Discover your inner Beano. Let's see.
Turn them around. Oh,
you're,
you're still wearing the other glasses.
you're still wearing the old ones. There you go.
Yeah. Can't see shit. It's fine.
Mr. Dubois.
Mr. Dubois.
Oh, Melanie, there's a blanket over there.
There's a blanket.
To the right.
Oh yeah, bottom right.
It's like past. It's hiding behind the fence.
Oh, that thing. Oh, I didn't even see it. That's a blanket?
I don't know. You're like zoomed the fuck out.
Oh. Tear. Fuck yeah. Money.
Yeah.
Filthy jacket. There's more money.
Don't mind us, Kim.
Sorry, Kim. But Scotty would kill me if I didn't get it, so.
Yeah, Kim. Blame Scotty.
Yeah.
Which gay guy are we trying to appease, Melanie?
Do we know for sure that Kim is gay?
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay. Is that because
Remember
of
that
Tumblr?
voice line he said?
Yeah. Big wine canister. It's open and empty. Okay.
I remember when my friends were first playing this game when it
The smell is
initially
awful
came
and
out. They were like,
familiar. Hold on, that is awful. What is it? Isn't it just the rotting fish? You don't, but you can if you talk to the very interesting sex worker more. Okay, so that is awful. Cover your nose. What is it? Isn't it just the rotting fish? What is it? Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency, that faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that. Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear. Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right here.
Lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumbled kebab wrapper in the trash bin. Examine the tear. 2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liqueur, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up, they seem unhygienic.
A tragedy. The lieutenant looks in the can, eyes watering from the smell.
Oh. He shakes his head with genuine sadness. Examine the cigarette package. Whoever tossed this here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra. Red Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes known for their high tar content. Examine the kebab wrapper. You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Rebishul. It's no older than a day or two, no mold yet. It's hard to concentrate on the smell. The sea air brings some relief. Oh! Oh, that's a dead person.
Oh
No.
no. It's a working class corpse.
Is he not alive?
He's dead. That's why the smell was very bad.
Oh, shit.
Oh, motherfucker. A man lies on the
I
boardwalk.
thought he was alive.
I did too. His limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. Half of his body is slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the right leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on. The lieutenant squats next to the corpse and examines his face. 2 bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any signs of life. Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is, he's been dead for 2 days, no longer. He stands up and shivers as a gust of wind blows through his bomber jacket. We need to investigate.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day, just another dead body. Breathe. Study his clothes. He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. A cool leather jacket with a bolt of blue. Oh no, this sounds terribly familiar. Search
Oh no.
his pockets. You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded in 2. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at the library card after this is done.
Study the man himself. The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. When damp, these boards are really slippery. Even a sober man could lose their balance here. Examine his face. His expression is dull like the sea behind him, drops of water shining on his mustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters, curly hair, stout build, approximately 50 to 60 years. He was confused when he died, confused and alone most likely, overcome with the awful surprise of it all. Study the surroundings. There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery, wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist. Be very, very careful where you step here. Examine his head. Dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head, an open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch.
Ugh. I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
It's hard to say. What do you think?
Yeah, it's hard to say. We haven't examined the rest of him yet, do we? Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Examine the bottle. 0.75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
There, all around us. He looks at 2 other bottles near the coin-operated viewer, then at your yellow plastic bag. I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time. That's not proper.
True. It feels disrespectful. Alright, let's look at the chewing gum wrapper. Rubowski Spearmint Chewing Gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall. Look in. The blackness of death, stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there, solidified in his lower rear teeth. Whoa.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. Worst thing is, the lieutenant shudders from the cold. I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
In a ditch off a road below the 881, he thinks. A young father. Then he shakes his head to make the memory stop. Should I step on the floorboards? They said to be
No.
careful. Okay. The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back. Who is this man?
Looks like one of the locals. You'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here. He looks south the way you came. But that's a lazy assumption. What do you think?
A dead working class man with a bottle in his hand? Don't deceive yourself. We know who this is. You know who this is. It's the working class woman's missing husband dead on the boardwalk.
The woman you met at the book stand. He looks at the bundle of flesh and rags lying on the ground. Why do you think it's her husband?
One or three.
One and three, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start with 3. The one you fucked with about her missing
Well, we didn't
husband
actually look
appeared.
at it yet.
We haven't looked at it yet, but
What, the
I
parrot
probably-
book? We did.
no, the library
With the
card.
library card.
Oh, yeah, okay. Then leather jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, we found it. Oh, we leveled up.
The bright blue. Yeah. The bright blue lining. He nods, then points at the ring on the man's left hand. Well, he's definitely someone's husband.
What do you think happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Could it be related to the lynching?
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident unrelated to the murder case.
You think he was drunk?
Oh, yes. The lieutenant nods.
What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure? Come on.
Come on.
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through the head trauma, not liver failure.
What about the kebab?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. He shrugs. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the pox.
Should we say someone should be held responsible or just go to conclude?
I'm okay with just concluding, but it's
Yeah.
up to you.
Yeah. Does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still the question of identifying the body.
What should we do with them?
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
We found him, we should finish this? Or, hold on, what about field autopsy?
You already pestered that poor woman so much. If you just leave this to someone else, I
Yeah.
will be mad.
Let's just leave this for someone else. Ask about a field autopsy or 2?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, what about a field autopsy?
Even though I felt like we kind of did it.
Yeah.
A field autopsy isn't necessary. The cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal, and this looks like a simple accident to me. I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work.
I don't see anything criminal here. Let's leave it at that.
Good call. The guys at processing can take care of the rest.
We found him, we should finish this.
Alright. We should first examine the library card you found, then we can call the station for Mekanima. Let them know we're taking the case.
Okay. Let's check the library card.
The library card.
Library card. Interact. The library card is folded into 2 and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads Central Jamrock Public Library Card issued to Billy Mijon, expires July 53. Look inside. Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You see a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller, Stand a Little Less Between Me and the Sun. The last one in this list is The Glinting Curve by M. Tybalt. A library stamp indicates the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers, too. Look at the backside. If lost, please return the card to the library, dial 005-0255-211, or visit us at Moreau Street 78, Jamrock, business hours 9 to 6.
Good. He takes a note. We should give them a call from Aganima, see if we can learn anything about Billy Majan.
Well, it's outside of the business hours, so
That's true.
we could still try, I guess.
I mean, we could maybe we can call them, but we just can't be physically at the place.
Okay. All right, so let's fast travel.
No, not yet.
Take a look
We'll
at the
go to
thing on the
green
left.
thing.
This
Yeah.
thing? Okay. This coin-operated viewer has been out of order for years.
I just want to find the cryptozoologist.
Okay.
I want to see the Encyclopedian Phasmid Valerie.
I know you do. These floorboards look rotten and weak.
Yeah,
Be
we get that.
careful. Okay. Oh, what's that?
We're-
Moonshine probably smells like tasty fermentation.
Moonshine, North Carolina confirmed for this area.
You're so funny. Okay. I'm gonna fast travel to the Kanima. No? It won't let me?
Why won't it let you?
Why not? We're outside.
That's weird. Maybe we have to encounter something.
I don't think. Maybe we just need to, move a little bit further away. I don't know.
Yeah, get on some solid ground.
Is it like
some solid
here?
Martinez land.
All right, now let's try. You can only travel from the specified points. Okay, now I can travel.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Inside you see a set. Pick up the radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to Jamrock Public Library. Ah, damn.
I'm afraid they're closed. It says here the library is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. 10 a.m. We should try again during business hours. Anything else, Detective?
I need to
Maybe we
report
can just
a
go ahead and report it, yeah.
dead body.
One moment. You can hear her shuffling through some papers. Can you please describe the body? Age 6, cause of death.
Unidentified middle-aged man, height 170 to 175 centimeters, dark hair, medium build, looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk, and hit his head against the metal bench.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him and traces of vomit on his shirt. Any signs of violence?
Seems like it was an accident.
No field autopsy necessary, she repeats.
Hey, potato!
Hi, Potato!
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He's wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library card from his pockets.
Any information on the library card?
It's from Central Jamrock Public Library. Belongs to someone named Billy Mijan.
Good, you have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the case.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
All done.
57th, over and out. Her voice disappears into the void.
Okay. Should I go tell the wife?
Yeah, we found a husband.
All right.
Yeah, I think we should. I feel
Alright.
like we don't need the library if we can get confirmation on,
Yeah.
She's not there.
She's not there.
Oh no, she's not there.
No. Okay.
What's the
What's-
grate down there?
I don't know. There's something down there. You'll float too. You'll float too.
I haven't watched that.
Me neither. I haven't. I never do not intend to watch it.
Yes?
Just kidding. Sorry, boyfriend. Okay.
Don't intend to watch the new one or the old one?
Neither.
Or either.
Melanie
Okay.
doesn't do horror movies too
No.
well. But we're still trying to get together to watch Get Out.
Yeah.
And she
Dude,
wants to watch Sinners with me as
I
well.
wanna watch
but I don't think
Sinners
that's
so
a
bad.
horror movie.
I think it is.
I don't think so.
No? I think it's scary.
for-
Should we go talk to the sex worker, or you want to go find the cryptids? It's 8:30.
I'm gonna find the
we could also-
cryptids. I'm putting off finding the cryptids. I'm getting so antsy.
He can eat. Yeah. Either do the
Okay.
cryptozoologist.
Where are the cryptids?
Well, I guess let's.
Go back. Yeah.
Go back where?
Go where you're heading towards. No. Go
This
back
way?
to where you're heading towards. The left.
Everything
Daddy.
you own in a box to the left.
In the closet, that's my stuff. If I bought it, baby, please don't touch.
Right, go
go.
left.
Left, he
Okay,
died.
okay. I was just seeing if there's anything over here.
Do not go up the thing. Keep going left.
Oh, down here.
You're going up the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
There they are.
Yeah.
do you remember what you learned about the Wumpty Dumpty Dom?
we go. Nice and easy. No way
Oh,
out,
wow.
little guys. Not out of this jet.
Oh, we got an Australian.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
Don't
Crypto
worry,
fascist!
Gary. I'll handle it.
You must be Morel, the cryptozoologist.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you and is waiting for you to get back.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
The water lock's been fixed. It was fine when I crossed it. Withhold the whole
Yeah,
story.
just say two, please.
We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see
Oh, no,
Lena,
this-
tell her I won't be long.
This isn't just Aussie. This is a Kiwi.
Hold on a second. Is he a crypto fascist? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
I was like,
he's a
Gary's
crypto-fascist.
Yeah.
What's a
That's why I
crypto
was like, what the
fascist?
fuck? I don't fucking know, Melanie.
Okay.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
He's Australian. He's not New Zealand.
Okay. Maybe I'm mixing them up again.
Yeah.
I blame our flag means death.
Yeah, but like he sounds like a I don't want to say something bad. He just sounds really
Uh-huh, yeah.
Australian.
Yeah? Why makes you say that, Melody?
No, just the way like he sounds like Crocodile Dundee, okay?
He's even got a hat.
Yep. All right. Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for. Tell me more about these tarps. Lena seems pretty eager for you to return. How did you become a cryptozoologist? I'll get going.
Either 1 or 3.
All right. Tell me about this.
1 is for me,
phasmid.
3 is for the wife.
Okay.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
Which one, Era?
How big is that?
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodiae zunsis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm. So, he leaves the conclusion up to you.
Yeah, what makes it so difficult?
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodia, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. He looks around. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there? And I suspect it may also have developed other specialized techniques to protect itself from predators, or scientists in our present case.
What kind of specialized techniques is the Phasma using to hide itself?
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defenses that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex.
What?
But I cannot describe how these defenses work, much less how they evolved, without studying a live specimen.
So not only does it already blend in with its environment, it makes you make it harder to see it. Okay.
Yes, it makes perfect sense. You're beginning to suspect there's something paranatural about this phasmid.
5.
What have you discovered about it so far?
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all of our information is based on first and third-hand accounts.
Not secondhand? Huh? So no one's ever found one?
Not yet. He holds up an index finger. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Lieutenant interjects. Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
I know it's real, the cryptozoologist says, brusquely, even enough that even he seems taken aback by it. By which I mean, he says, gathering himself, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulinian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
Yeah, let's do one.
Lena
Probably
said
will make us
there's
do
been
two.
a sighting of it here in Martinez.
Yes. The most recent sighting was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here. That's what brought us to Martinez specifically.
They were fucking trolling you, dude.
It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Maybe the Insulidian phasmid has died out?
I have to resist the thought. He shakes his head vigorously. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis. There we go.
Parthenogenesis?
Parthenogenesis.
Parthenogenesis.
Got it. Parthenosis or parthenogenesis? Which one?
Yeah.
First one.
Parthenogenesis?
Yes. The females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
Life finds a way.
Females producing without males, a travesty, a crime against passion and common sense. This arouses no
Man, you
special
can really
feelings in-
squeeze every ounce of fucking misogyny from this guy if you wanted to, huh?
Which one? Which one are we doing, guys?
I would say that's pretty clever.
Okay.
I'd also say one. I find that fact that 3 as an option is funny, but I don't want to pick it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty clever.
Yes. The Insulinian phasmid is a very clever insect. That's why it's so damn difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I try my best to remain dispassionate.
How did you become a cryptozoologist?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I've just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both.
You ever discovered a cryptid?
Yeah.
No. Very few cryptids are ever discovered, and not for a lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary quality. It's even in the name cryptid.
So how many cryptids had been found?
Of the list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemney, which is 4,082 items long, about 2,000 have been confirmed as hoaxes. 2 are categorized as confirmed discovery. The rest are in differing stages of discovery, refutation, and data collection.
Only 2 have been proven to be real? And that would make them not cryptid once you find them, right?
I guess so.
Okay.
Yes. the Chautauquan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Yugograd, who is honestly quite unremarkable. It's in a zoo somewhere.
Did I ever tell you that I saw the giant salamanders in Japan? Like, in their
What?
natural habitat? They're so
How big are
old.
they?
They're enormous. They're like the size... They're bigger than a cat.
Bigger?
Yeah, they're called Osan Showo, and like they're enormous. And I like saw them, like you can see them in zoos and stuff, but like I saw them at the source. It was cool.
How do you spell that?
Ousanshou. That's the Japanese name for it, though. I think it's
Sun? No.
Osan Showo. I can't believe I remember this word.
I'm seeing just Sansho. Maybe you're using the polite thing?
Yeah, Osan
I mean,
Showo. You're right. But
You
that's
can also
yeah.
you can also just search for Japanese giant salamander.
I think I think that's giant.
Oh, that's too big.
Yeah, they're enormous.
Oh no!
I love
What?
them.
I'm disturbed. What the hell? Am I scared of these things?
They're really like Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know what it is. Why is it? It's squeaking me out really hard.
Yeah, they're pretty freaky looking.
Why?
They look like something in Mother 3. Was it Mother 3?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But the ones in Mother 3 were cute. Like,
I mean, these are cute too.
no, they're not. They're they're huge, and they can live, breathe. Why am I getting Naruto results?
Someone is coming to your house for your birthday. That's what I ordered you. Kay, I think you can have
What?
You can have pets in like what are they called? Gigantic aquariums, right? Yeah, anyway, it's being sent to your house. It's fine.
That will not be my fucking emotional support animal, Melanie. You fucking take that thing back.
I think it's illegal to have them as pets.
But Ava, that's what Quagsire and Clodsire are based on.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they are.
I'm having a crisis right now.
I don't know who Quagsire and Clodsire.
Especially Clodsire.
I don't know who these sires are.
It's a Pokemon.
Oh.
They're like Whooper and the Quagsire and Clodsire are the best Pokemon in my opinion.
It's art fight
They're
month,
super
so like
silly.
I don't know if this is like some OC shit or what.
No, they're Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
And I don't do
also
art
love
fight.
Whooper. I wonder what Whooper is in Japanese.
Oh, now I gotta look it up.
I know, right?
Whooper.
Whooper Pokemon. Oh, so cute. Oh, they're really cute.
It just is Whooper.
Oopa.
Yeah, in Japanese it's Upa. Yeah.
Huh? Upa. Does it talk about the...
Oh, yeah, they under the information about the name, it's from Whooper Looper, which is a nickname in Japan for the axolotl.
Oh yeah, well, axolotls are cute. They're pronounced...
And then Quagsire is no, and Clodsire is do.
Clodsire? Don't mind us talking Pokemon. Oh yeah, this is definitely what they are.
I love them so much. They're so stupid.
Oh, they're really creepy looking. And they're gigantic. They're 492 pounds and 5'11". Are you kidding me right now? We found something that squicks you. Okay, let's stop talking about these guys. Are you gonna be okay, Erin?
Yeah, I'm gonna be fine.
Okay. 2 out of 4,000 is not even 1%. not approvingly, or I don't know what to say. Not approvingly? Are we going to be optimistic?
Not approved.
Oh, I never actually read the
yeah.
words. So
Yeah.
let me. We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves, more so even than the public. Most cryptids are hoaxes, or they are never found. That does not mean we should stop searching.
What did you post? Oh, yeah.
What
That's
the
it. That's the one. So, are we optimistic? Are we incredulous? Or, wow, they are enormous. It does have tiny, cute hands. No, they were super cool, and they move very slowly, and they just like buy into this shit completely with your whole ass. Okay, then
Buy into it. Okay, I get
then
into
the
it. Get in there,
Insulinian
Melanie.
phasmid will be the third. My whole ass is in.
Indeed. He does not smile, just looks you in the eye. It's a forceful gaze. If our expedition is successful, every paper in the world will report on it. From Revachol to Doshanto. It will be a zoological miracle.
Why not? You're living your childhood dream out here, or just thanks for explaining?
Living your childhood dream out here?
It's not child's play just because I have to traipse through the mud every so often.
Shit.
His eyes narrow.
Thanks for explaining that about something else.
Yes.
Tell me more about these traps.
Lena.
Lena seems pretty eager for you to return.
And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we finish with these traps. My wife understands that just as well as anyone. He looks south, where Lena should be.
Come on, Morel. We've been soaking at you for days. It's time to go back.
Shut up, fucking Gary.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not, he yells in response. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
Won't let Lena down. Sounds like the cryptozoologist's wife shares a special connection to the phasmid somehow. I didn't know the phasmid was so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record, one of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
Really? She's sighted the phasmid. She didn't tell me that.
Yes, that's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine. He coughs, then continues.
Needless to say, you must ask her about the mysterious phasmid. I didn't do it. My husband just came back from the store with ice cream, and it appears that there has been a scoop taken out of it.
No.
What?
It's cookie. It says cookie dough on the thing.
Oh.
But that is not cookie dough. That's like cookies and cream.
Okay, I thought it.
Oh. I'm like, buddy, you need to take that fucking thing back. Like, what the hell?
No, it was supposed to be cookie dough, but instead it was cookies
Oreo.
and cream. Oreo cookies and cream. Yeah. He took the scoopful. I thought
Yeah,
that's what
I know,
he was
I get
showing
that.
me. Oh, okay. All right, it's fine. Sorry.
I thought he bought it and then he found out there's a fucking scoop taken out of it.
And then he's like, I'm fine with it. Okay, I'm glad you're not poisoned. Okay, needless to say, you must ask her about this mysterious phasmid.
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulinian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now. Another cough into his fist this time.
Maybe you could go up to the whirling, warm up, come back to check on the traps later. You should just give up on this bug thing. I understand. I don't keep up with things either. I'm gonna say 1, since he's coughing.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go.
No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
He's dead set on this. What if we check the traps for you?
Yeah. I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer. He looks at you with obvious surprise.
Chaos is my method. I am its scion. I am all in with this cryptid shit. I'm hooked. Cryptozoologist and detective work are very similar.
I love all these options.
I know.
This is the first time for me in this video game. I actually like all the options.
I think Al said to buy into this shit completely with your whole ass.
Yeah, three.
But I feel like one is I'm not. It's more professional.
I feel like Kim would appreciate 1. However, 3's really tempting.
I know.
Three.
I'm all in with this cryptid shit. I'm hooked.
Caught the bug, I see.
Womp womp.
He cracks an unwieldy smile. It's easier to get caught up in the search than you'd imagine.
Where are these traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. He points south. It's very near. Another we set in Land's End to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there on your way to the old radio tower, after the church. The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them, he gestures to the trap in front of him. You should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
What if there's a phasmid in one of the traps?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
He's not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find, but he's lying about this even to himself. What if I encounter the phasmid in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, he takes out a small white spray can. I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed. It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromones should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
Two.
Axe body spray! Lay it on me thick. Oh, yes.
He douses you with the odd-smelling spray, a double helping as you present your other armpit, and then gives you a satisfied nod.
Lieutenant wrinkles his nose. I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it'd be precious, like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research. He looks at the lieutenant with disdain, then puts the spray back in his pocket.
I'm ready. Let's go to it.
Right. Which means you two can pack up and go back to the whirling.
Whatever he thinks about this detour, it's clear that these men are exhausted and in need of assistance.
Finally! Someone's talking sense!
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
If it's more cryptid related business you want to discuss, you'll have time for later too. But what if the information is vital on the hunt?
Tell me more about these traps.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, he points at the cage of mesh and wiring on the ground. They may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Lena designed the traps.
Yes, he says with some pride.
How do the traps work?
Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can't get back out. At least that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
What are you using as bait?
Locusts. He gestures toward the trap. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course, but we hypothesized that the Insulinian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in tiny, chittering swarm. What will you do if these traps don't work?
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams which used plants. We have given this some thought.
Let me ask you about something else.
Specific cryptids?
Okay.
I mean, we can talk
We can
about
do that
cryptids
later.
back at the Whirling, yeah.
We
Yeah,
really
that's
want
fine.
them to get back to the whirling. All right. What's that?
We got stuff to look at.
Yep.
And you
These
leveled up.
soggy logs smell of ignition fluid. They won't light up. It's almost impossible to get a fire going near this ocean. Tiny cages carefully constructed. These heavy military blockades are riddled with bullet holes crumbling. Lots of people out there miss the good old days.
Are we going to talk to the crypto fascist?
Hello, I'm Gary. Very generous of you to help us out, officer. Yellow man. I mean, officer.
Yo!
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook.
Yellow Man, that sounds awfully familiar. Something to keep in mind for later.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Oh man, this guy sounds like a Muppet.
Yeah. Do you want to say anything to him?
Not a lover of the great outdoors.
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Three.
Really? I kind of like 2.
No.
Okay, nobody's perfect. I'm sure you've been tempted to drink.
Oh, I've been tempted. But someone has to stay strong for Revocol.
His gaze shifts to the pile of soggy logs at his feet.
Oh, you made a choice a while back that means you can't scare the piss out of. Aw. He pronounces Revachol with a hard K, unlike other people.
Yeah, I was gonna say he sounds like an asshole.
Is this your mug?
Yes. My mug? Why would you think that?
Oh. All 3 are pretty good.
Dealer's choice, Melanie.
I feel like this is calling him out the most.
Do it.
It seemed as if you were calling to it longingly when you cried Yellow Man.
Oh no, that's not. Why would I be calling to a broken mug?
Still seems suspicious. Did I mention the mug was found at the scene of a lynching?
Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry, officer. He pauses. You're not going to find me, are you?
No. Yeah, let's do 2.
Nah, Gary, I just want some information.
Whoa, he's visibly relieved. Thank you. You won't regret this. I won't use another man's property to dump my garbage ever again. I don't know what got into me, really. Work has been stressful lately. Damn Kochko's price dumping us out of competition.
What did you do, Gary?
Nothing! Nothing, just answering some questions, helping out the law.
How did you get into the trash container? Did you put the clothes of the murder victim into that trash container?
I'd ask.
Yeah, how did you get into the trash container?
I know a guy who works with trash collection services. CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for trash containers of Martinez.
Why would you need to get into everyone's trash?
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff, he says. bowing shamefully like a fallen knight. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Himans run it like a mob. I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
Disgraced? Lieutenant raises his eyebrows and looks up. No need for histrionics, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer. Gary, did you put the clothes of the murder victim, the man who was hanged behind the whirling and rags, in that trash container?
Officer, please. He raises both hands. Let me explain. It's not like that.
Do.
What? I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard smelling. People are animals, you know.
He's related to the fucking case?
Yes, or okay? Okay. Let's do okay.
Okay.
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly. He changes his mind mid-sentence. Okay, I was coming to throw the mug away, and well, I threw the mug there, and the clothes too.
Right. It was just civic duty, the lieutenant remarks drolly.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Civic duty.
Do you like how his, picture has a halo?
It's a very, suspicious halo.
Yeah. As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. You've heard this sound before, but where? What's that strange sound?
What sound?
That clinking I heard when you moved.
Really?
He fans his arms out slowly, and this time his motions are soundless.
There's lots of weird stuff out here in the reeds, though. Insects, trash. Could be the wind shifting some garbage nearby.
The sound you heard was not the sound of something easily abandoned. You wouldn't know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you?
Armor? No, he changes his mind. I mean, yes, of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
An infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing.
Can you go back to the what's the strange sound?
Yeah.
And then do the don't mess with me. I think
Don't
you know
mess
what
with
I'm
me.
talking
I think you know what I'm talking about.
I haven't the slightest. There's lots of weird stuff out here in the reeds, though. Insects, trash could be the wind shifting some garbage nearby.
Okay.
The sound you heard was not the sound of something easily abandoned.
Okay. Yeah, it's just the same thing.
Let's move on. For now.
I hope I could help your investigation in my small way.
He's visibly relieved it's over.
Analyze Gary's composure.
You want us to do blow? It's white.
No. Let's.
Do we want to change clothing
Yeah, we're going to
first?
change our clothing. You said Revahol.
I like to pronounce it the hard way, the old way, the Vespertine way.
He nods solemnly.
He winks at you, trying to relay some hidden message, inviting you to mispronounce it too, perhaps? It's odd. It's a secret rite, a very fringe nationalist handshake, probably.
Yeah, it sounds like a fucking dog whistle. Like, calling Caesar Kaiser.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
I don't
Kaiser-
know this.
Kaiser is actually how it would properly be pronounced in Latin. But, normally people just say Caesar, but people who really like the Romans in certain aspects of the culture will then refer to them as Kaiser. And like with that pronunciation. Also specifically I was going to say in Fallout New Vegas, because you have a faction, Caesar's Legion, which are based off ancient Rome. One of the ways that you can tell which side random people are on or side with is between the factions is if they pronounce Caesar's Legion as Kaiser.
Okay, but is it like me where I say Tina instead of Tara? because I know
only
the
if you had an
Japanese.
agenda to accomplish.
I mean, my
The only
agenda
agenda you're fulfilling is being a weeb. I mean, otaku. Sorry.
I'm gonna turn off your
there's
microphone.
there are other instances like of other things like that, yeah, where there's like there are two frequent pronunciations and there's an association with pronouncing things a certain way. Yes, you are outing yourself as a weeb by pronouncing it the way that you do.
Okay,
Yeah.
but there's a reason,
You're not
you
sounding
guys.
like
Melanie, just own it. Just own it, Melanie. Just own it.
Back in the 90s, there were people who...
I don't care. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
all right, fine.
Back in the day, just like what those guys would say about Kaiser.
Fuck you. All right. Do you know anything about the man hanged? This is case related, so...
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would ask that. I told you everything I know, sir. I'm truly sorry for the mug, but I have nothing to do with that. He shifts uncomfortably in his clothes.
Uncomfortable shifting around does not make him the killer, though. It's something else. Are you a cryptozoologist, too?
Might as well go down the list. No, I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I usually don't go in for picnics like this on my own.
You were surprised to see my colleague.
Not many seal lights here, or anywhere other than Seoul. I mean, I meant no offense, truly. Do you remember how when we met Measurehead and I said the next racist will be the really good one?
Yes.
Well, he gestures towards Gary as though he were presenting a work of art. This is that racist.
I don't know. I like the previous racist better.
No, I
Are you, Gary?
did not.
Are you a racist? No, I mean this is
I
saying
would say
this.
he's nothing compared to Measurehead.
Really?
Measurehead was on another fucking level. Like he is operating off of like philosophies that I can't even comprehend, man.
Yeah, but Measurehead is like, I don't know. I feel like
Measurehead was on a whole other level, Melanie.
yeah. No, I agree with you. I'm not saying, but I'm saying like if we're gonna talk to Measurehead, then I like if I'm fucking with Measurehead.
I don't know. His racism is as big as his muscles.
I would say like, are you racist? Okay, fine.
Do you think a racist is going to admit that they're racist, Melanie?
I don't know. It's fucked up. Okay, he's nothing compared to Measurehead.
Do you think that will ever work for me?
I don't know.
I don't know who that is. He blushes. But all I meant was there are not many Soulites around here.
Jesus fucking Christ, number 3. What the fuck?
Yeah. Is Lutenon
Right in
from
front of Kim,
Revachol or no?
Yeah, he is.
Lutenon is a native of Revachol.
Oh, yes, of course he is. I was just speaking about his connections. He flashes an impenetrable smile. Let's change the subject, okay?
All right, so clinking sound, composure.
Oh, the clothes.
Yeah. So I need more composure. So let's see. Clothes. I've got esprit, shivers, clothes, composure.
Clothes.
Hey.
All right. Esprit, electro, drama, savoir-faire, esprit, composure,
Hey.
empathy, visual calculus, interfacing, conceptualization, composure,
Oh my god,
drama,
yes.
reaction speed, pain threshold, authority, rhetoric, empathy, physical instrument, drama, monkstra.
And is anything that we are currently wearing lower composure?
Let's take a look. This, no, -2 to authority, and Inland Empire, half-light, composure. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, we're good.
All
That's
right.
as good as we can do.
Let's do it.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
officers.
Okay, cool. That boosted that a lot.
All right. Blow on my dice. Every last one of you.
Oh.
Damn it.
Ow.
Is he? He's looking comfortable enough. Maybe it was just beads. Sounded like beads, but what kind of beads might a man like Gary be hiding under his clothes?
I'm not gonna stop you. I'll point towards 2, but I'm not gonna stop you. Have fun.
There is a pregnant pause. Prayer beads?
You just said the anal.
No, I did it on purpose.
Oh, okay. The lieutenant leans in confidentially. You wouldn't be able to hear if he were wearing anal beads, he whispered. Please excuse my colleague's humor. Working this murder case is taking a toll on us both. You don't quite have to answer that yet.
Go on, Ava.
Of course, of course. He forces a grin, no doubt hiding some colossal anal beads up his butt as he does so.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
You know, honestly, yeah, that was worth failing. We'll come back to that
really
later.
That was really
Hang on a
good.
second. Hang on a second.
Oh wait, we have a skill point. We can just go ahead.
It's too late. It's too late.
No, I can redo
You already
it.
failed the check.
No, but then you
It
can put
it
a
was a
skill
light
point
check.
and you can check it again.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Check baby. 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Always a pleasure to... officers.
All right, ignore that butt, the anal bead thing. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something's ready to rip out from underneath. His massive musculature, something worn underneath it.
He's keeping something under there.
He's got the armor on.
Oh, Jesus. Like a piece of ceramic armor, for example, one that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles, stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives. I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat gear.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. He sighs heavily. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once. He unbuttons the shirt. I was ashamed of what I did, and I didn't want you to know. You see gleaming white ceramic shined underneath. A thin layer of interlocking plates covers his gaunt torso. His massive pecs.
We're not detecting falsehoods, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth. This shame is surprisingly sincere.
Gary, what's going on?
Later, Morel, I've got apologizing to do. No, you've got explaining to do. The lieutenant's tone is icy.
Why'd you lie to me, Gary?
Let's get the armor first.
Okay, give me that armor
I just like
now.
the way Melanie said that.
I mean, that's like Batman, right?
Yeah.
All right, give me the armor now. Why did you really put those clothes in the trash? Like,
Yeah,
I want to
give me
do
armor.
all of
Yeah,
these.
Gimme.
Give me that armor now.
Yes. The queer ass. He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat.
Why did you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off of him, and I was watching them do it. And they scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling. He looks at his feet. So I went there to take out my trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and he swallows. I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here. Only the cuirass was left, so I stripped it off of him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have. His lips start quivering. Fuck. It's okay. The lieutenant jots something down in his notebook. It was a loose end, and you're tying it up now. I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man, he says silently. Soul Light officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when... He shakes his head.
It's difficult to say what the lieutenant thinks of this historic apology. His face does not belie emotion. Why did you lie to me, Gary?
Because I was weak, he says, staring at nothing in particular. I should have told you the moment I saw you, but...
The hell, Gary? You in trouble?
I'm so glad you're here, Kay.
I'll explain later. He doesn't muster up the strength to yell.
Do you know who killed the hangman?
I always thought it was the Union. Some Union hardasses. Lynched him because of the strike. But almost everyone in town knows that. I wish I could tell you more. He shakes his head.
This is all he knows. Are we done here, Gary?
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again. He looks around, relieved of some burden, his mouth still quivering.
All right.
Thank you for your cooperation. We did a lot. That was...
And we leveled up again.
And we leveled up again. Hell yeah. All right, I'm going to put different clothes on. What do you think?
Let's check out this cuirass real fast.
Oh, yeah.
You can't... Well, you can wear it.
You can wear it. Vitreous enamel
it made
cuirass.
a noise. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Thicker skin, borrowed confidence, mania of invulnerability. This vitreous enamel cuirass fits snugly and redistributes kinetic energy across its countless white plates. Amazingly, it fits under your coat, and it also makes a pretty porcelain sound when shaken. Ooh. Yeah, it's unfortunate you won't be able to get the boots. Oh well. Alright, so... I can do... Which jacket? Suggestion, esprit de corps.
I want that one. Either that one or the other dark jacket. I'll do that one.
Yeah,
Try
this one. I get a
Dark
minus
one.
to half light.
No, the first one, yeah. Yeah, the patrol cloak.
Okay, and then shivers.
Yeah.
Can you turn your model? Yeah, look at that. Looking good.
Yeah.
Well, except for the shoes. You probably want to change
Tie
those shoes.
is throwing me the fuck off, though.
Empathy.
Yeah, but we can't.
So I have a minus in empathy because of this. So if I wear...
Yeah, might as well put the empathy shoes on.
Yeah, put the empathy shoes on, and then
shoes on.
Can you change into the red scarf? We'll put the horrible tie back on, but like I just want to see him with this. Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks really cute with that. I like it.
Yeah.
This is my aesthetic. All right. Anyways, we can go back to what we had on before.
No. Keep this on for a minute. Keep it on for a minute. Oh.
You can't see it.
Barely see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him.
I think I like these glasses better, honestly. Logic, but -1 to authority, and these are negative +2 to encyclopedia, -1 to perception. I mean, I could gain logic, but look really racist. Electrochemistry and half-light.
I really need to get a better, less racist hat.
Right. Okay, so that's...
We could go back to that guy.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
Alright, do you want me to level up or not yet? I mean, we could...
We have a lot of things to do now.
I did give one of my hats away. Oh, what's that?
We should... Ooh.
The patch of reeds over there, it's a great place to hide something, kind of out of the way being so close to the water. Wait, I can't see anything interesting. What's this about? Just a hunch. The hunch passes, leaving you there by an old buoy. Bobbing in the water, time to go. Weird. Okay. Ooh, is that money?
What? That thing we were just heading towards is gone.
Yeah, I know. Where'd it go? Alright, so we gotta check traps.
Yeah, so there's...
Oh, what's that?
What's this?
Money!
Money.
No boat in the boathouse today. Ooh, magnesium and oversized superstar sunglasses.
Superstar sunglasses,
Fuck
Melanie.
yeah. I wear my sunglasses at night.
Oh my god.
I'm so fucking hot. Oh, what? Is that the trap?
Yeah, it's a trap.
There's a trap at the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one Morel saw. Look around. Behind you, the ruins of residential building rise over the reeds, shielding them from the wind. The reeds rustle confidentially. Reach for the trap.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. No.
Oh, good job, Melanie.
Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
Big surprise. Lieutenant grins mirthlessly. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go.
Which one?
It'll be in the next one. Surely, he repeats and looks at the sea, then at you, putting the trap back on the ground. Anyway, the air is nice and fresh here.
The boathouse is shoddily constructed. A strong breeze might blow it over. What's this?
Oh wait, Melanie, you missed
Yeah?
the thing.
Oh, okay. A scattering of bullet holes is spread across a cracked wall, reaching for one corner from the other. Okay, even more bullet holes. Something's definitely gone down here. Why so many bullet holes? This is for visual calculus.
Correct. The lieutenant examines the wall closely. The density of the bullet holes is unusual, even in a general, average bullet hole frequency in Martinez since grim affairs. Meaning this is a lot of bullet holes. He brushes the wall with his hand. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire, something you don't see these days.
Just nod.
Lieutenant also nods. It is quite a scene, the two of you standing next to the broken wall of an abandoned building, nodding along.
Two officers of the law against the world, nodding in unison. It is your source of power. The bond of camaraderie between you is palpable.
Nod more nod more. Lieutenant is nodding so hard it looks like his head is about to snap off his neck.
Don't stop nodding.
Lieutenant matches your nodding pace. He's a true professional at this.
The nodding's reaching critical mass. You can't take this much longer, Captain. Keep nodding, goddammit. Stay the course.
You're gonna take physical damage from this, I swear to God.
A small bead of sweat runs down the side of the lieutenant's face as he maintains his nodding.
Just one more nod.
As Lieutenant takes out his handkerchief and slowly taps the sweat off his temple, a faint crack echoes through the coast.
Almost snapped your neck, but I fucking got this. No pain, no pain. Whew, got off lucky there. That could have resulted in a world of hurt.
That said challenging and we passed it.
Yeah.
That's
It's a good thing we have this
insane.
armor on.
Yeah. Thank God the armor kept us from nodding our fucking neck off our fucking heads.
What the fuck was that?
Alright. The lieutenant coughs abruptly. It's a good moment to stop. My neck was starting to hurt. But there's nothing more we should get going.
That was cute. He would follow you into death itself, and you would do the same for him.
Yeah.
Okay, visual calculus. Let's change our clothes. Because we can.
Thank you for.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
we do have a -1 right now
Yeah.
Okay.
from something.
Alright, visual calculus, visual calculus, visual calculus, visual calculus, visual calculus. Neat office shades. Interfacing. Visual calculus. Visual calculus.
Visual calculus. Visual calculus. Alright, we have a +2 now.
Alright, here we go. Let's take a look.
Oh,
Low on my
Oh.
dice. A row of ghostly shades stand facing the wall. There are many of them, a dozen at least, their heads lowered and eyes blindfolded. It's quiet. No sound, no movement. Oh my god.
Yep.
10 meters away, other shades are lined up in an orderly manner. Automatic rifles primed. A gust of wind blows by. The coats of the firing squad flap slowly in the breeze. A single person stands to the side. Jesus H. A long time has passed since the moment of this fusillading. Rain and brine have since washed all the blood away. Not a trace remains. What is this? The abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or they did not use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution with everyone fully armed. Oh my god.
Conscience round?
Yes.
That's a thing?
Yeah. So basically what they would do sometimes, for soldiers who would be parts of firing squads or executions, is most people would actually have a blank loaded and only one of them would have a live round, and they don't know whose it is. So the person only gets shot one time, but none of the individuals firing know who it was that they did. Yeah, so that way they can...
Plausible deniability.
Well, it says about deniability more just so they don't have it on their conscience, because it's okay, it probably wasn't me.
Yeah, they don't want to kill people sometimes, you know?
Yeah, especially when it's an execution, especially if it's
ordered.
Other soldiers.
Yeah.
I am regretting going through this round with all the shit right now. Ugh.
Look, we didn't know, okay? We just had a nod off. We should have done it after this.
Yeah. Look at the people against the wall. A host of men, probably in everyday clothes, ragged from the conflict and covered in dust. They were not sitting, a common practice for executions in some nations, as demonstrated by the height level of the bullet holes. They stand facing the wall. It's impossible to discern any details about their personality or background. Ordinary people, familiar, each and every one of them. Who were they? Comrades, the forsaken, the wretched, who tried to rise against the horrors of the world. Look at the line of soldiers. 7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, holding automatic rifles aimed at the people. Soldiers from some side, but from which one? The person standing on the side. The commandant, the one who gives the order. Machine gun fire crackling through the air. The lights of the muzzle flash dancing on his face. Kim, who was in this execution?
At first, the lieutenant doesn't say a word. He just stares at the wall. I don't know, he says finally. I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. It could have been any of the parties involved in the revolution. Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists after the start of the Civil War. Or it could have been the communists put to the death during the last stretch of the conflict by the coalition forces.
Remember what Trent Heidelstein said about Feld. What if it was the Feld personnel when their assets were being seized by the revolutionaries?
Another likely scenario, the lieutenant nods.
Or maybe, he mentioned coalition forces. Could it have been them against the wall?
Yeah, it's very likely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was the commandant, the superior giving the orders.
Goodbye. A cold sea wind blows away the figures. Yikes.
You're too good at that, Harry.
The sign says Entree interdite.
Wait, Melanie, go back to the boathouse.
Okay.
And then press tab.
Ancient paint is peeling off the roof of the shaded bench covered in rust. Alright. Here?
Yeah, that box in the ground.
Yeah, it was money. Oh, I thought I got it.
No. Okay, that's all.
Okay. Thought I picked up the money. Well, shoot. Oh,
you can
what's
pick up
that?
more money.
Oh, go back here. What'd you hear? People paid money to park here? No one would pay now.
Oh, is that a toll? Okay.
Huh. Money and tear. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Money.
Box.
Lots
Tear,
of
tear, 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 tear. Money. Money, 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 money. Oh man, we should get a new hat.
Uh-huh. The door is not only barred shut, it is inaccessible. Fallen Pipo Pipo?
Pipo, pipo.
Pipo Pipo Pipo.
Jugamo, jugamo.
Is it a hat?
Oh my god, it's a hat.
Ultimate peak focus. A small wire framing inside this futuristic looking fallen Pipo hat gives it the aerodynamic shape of a swoop skier's helmet, but none of the protective qualities. Covers the wearer's ears and eyebrows to bring down the drag coefficient. Probably sing karaoke. I do have that song. Alright. Should we fast travel or do we need to check the cryptid stuff?
Check the cryptid stuff.
Alright.
Check the cryptid stuff or I will cry.
Okay, fine. Are they gone? Where's the other cryptid? Oh yeah, we got to check this.
We did already.
Okay. Oh, I thought we were back where like Gary and them were, which was up here. Oh, what's that? This section of the coast hasn't been used in decades. Okay.
Don't go back to where Gary and stuff are. Go back.
That one's
we
the
need to
last
check
one?
out- Yeah, that's the last one. So we need to check out 2 others.
Okay.
So he said one is near. Remember that place with the door that we couldn't open?
Uh-huh.
The red check?
Yeah.
There's one there, and then there's one near
Why
where
are we
we
moving
came
so
from.
slowly? Come on.
Are you double clicking and then
I
holding
am.
down Are you
Oh.
holding down the final click?
No, I'm not. That's why. I have to go up here?
No.
No, this way. Up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember seeing it, so like kind of spam tab.
Yeah, I'm holding the tab down. There should be one by the radio
Or-
tower.
yeah.
Yeah, there's
that
one
it?
right there. Huh? Reach for the trap. Trap is also full of panic locusts.
Another empty trap. The lieutenant takes a note, more out of habit than duty.
Do you want me to
Oh,
say
if you
that? or-
choose that, I'm going to cry.
How are you enjoying the cardio? I'm quite enjoying it myself. Or the next one's the lucky one. Cardio?
I like 2 and 1.
Okay.
Always up for a good jog. Otherwise, would I still be on this case with you? He smiles and raises his collar. It's windy.
Look around. The reeds sway in the coastal breeze. They seem to be waiting for something. The wind picks up here, near the cape's end, surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. It's cold for this time of year. Alright, I think the other one's up this way.
No.
No? It's not near the radio tower?
That is the one. This is the one that's near the
Oh,
radio tower.
okay. Where's the other one then?
The other one is near where we crashed our car, I think.
Okay, can I fast
Okay.
travel?
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
I gotta use the bathroom too. Fisherman shacks? I can't fast travel to there, okay. This is bullshit. If you get to the church, you can dash travel, yeah. Come on. Can I do it here? Map. Yeah, no, not yet. Still gotta get to the front of the church. Okay. We're getting there. Come on. It's not letting me run. Let me run. Is it because it's late?
Are you getting eepy?
Probably. Okay, so we're gonna go to the fisherman shacks. Alright. Where?
Up in blue sky, sailing blue, go by.
Air, where?
Where it come from, where it going, ziggy zaggy, it fly high.
Ari, where do I need to be?
Sunday, that's 1:31.
Era!
Look, come by.
Era!
Let me see.
Near where I
your
crashed the
crashed.
car. Where's the car? Is it to Konohan? No. この辺でしたっけ? 覚えてない.
No, you're going back in circles. You're heading towards the church again.
Oh shit. Okay.
So go back down. Go back to the house where we can sleep for free.
Okay. Come on.
You should.
Why am I walking so slowly? Is it because it's cold?
No, you're just not clicking the thing right.
Fucking fuck.
Alright, keep going down to the right. Okay, around here. There, right there.
There, okay.
Is it broken?
This trap's not too hard to spot once you know what to look for. Keeping it hidden has not been a priority. Reach for the trap. Nothing but locusts.
Empty as all of them, he pants. One more of these and we're done. His face is red from the cold sea air. He crouches to catch his breath.
You getting tired? Bummer it wasn't in there. Or say nothing.
He's getting tired.
You getting tired?
No, I'm fine. I didn't mean to complain, it's just... He's short-winded. The sentence ends there.
Look around. The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. Snow covers the broken stalks like a shroud, and they shimmer ghostly in the darkness. In the east, the city center hums to you. The constant, distant song, louder in this part of the coast, nearer somehow. And there's that cold again, always the cold. Decades-old concrete defenses. Children play on them now. A breaker box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. Money!
There's money inside. Alright, now we can go back to the place where we found Gary and the cryptozoologist.
Alright. I gotta travel again. Faster, come on. I am dragging, but it's still...
You have to double click and drag on the last click, Melanie.
I am.
Like you're not clicking after the second click, right?
No, I'm clicking twice and then... Alright, let's see if this is enough. Can I go now? Back to the church. Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog and shout. Tell you my sins so you can open your mouth. Oh, you know what? I haven't listened to Hosier in a while. Pika loved Hosier. Like we were listening. Yeah, he's like, can we listen to Posier? Posier. He calls him Posier. And yeah, he was like, too sweet. I want to hear too sweet.
Too sweet.
Too sweet. Yeah.
Does he know that is he aware that he is a baby?
All right. Reach for the trap. The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something's different here. Look closer.
Oh, locust.
No phasmid either, but still. It's empty. Morel didn't leave it empty. Your voice echoes on the coast, carried by a gust of cold wind. Looks closer still.
The lieutenant studies the trap with you. Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there. I just see an empty trap.
The netting's a little untidy, messier than the others, like someone or something picked up the trap and shook it before dropping it back to the ground. Actually, I do get the feeling that someone or something may have messed with the trap.
I mean, would you be able to see it in the trap?
No! What if it was the phasmid?
I think you go with one.
One?
Let's do one.
It may not have gotten out.
He purses his lips. Perhaps our cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist, or someone else is sabotaging them. I could present more theories, but I would be taking this on a case, which I'm not.
What if it was the phasmid? What if it ate them all and got out?
Right. It does not look like he thinks you're right. Anyway, that's for the cryptozoologist to figure out now. He adds for clarity, we're not cryptozoologists. We're cops.
The reeds by the abandoned campsite sway and tremble while the snow falls all around. It's good the cryptozoologist left. This is not a very cozy place to stay night after night. The later it gets, the colder. Remnants of the camp can still be seen in the sand. A fire that's gone out. You feel strange somehow. Alright, so now we're going to go back to the whirling in rags.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to try the caps lock.
Hey, it's working.
Yeah! So much better. Alright, now let's move to Martinet Waterfront. We'll go in. Take him to bed.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Really
what?
quick.
Uh-huh.
Really quick. Go
Yeah?
back out.
Okay.
Let's see if that thing defrosted.
Oh, yeah. Good call. Heroic. Crack the lid. Physical instrument.
What the fuck?
Machine unplugged. Okay. Oops. Leave. I need physical instrument, though. So let's do some equipping.
Okay.
Alright, so Esprit. Where's my physical instrument? Physical instrument.
Physical.
I wanna get physical. Not that one.
No.
There we go.
That one.
Physical instrument. Physical instrument. Oh wait, that one's +1. This one's
They're both +1.
also
so
+1.
you just can't wear both of them at the same time.
Oh well.
We have one +1.
Alright. Oh, nope.
Yes?
Sorry, just kidding. Still not great.
Well,
We did level up, so if we want to try it
Try it twice.
yeah, we can.
now,
Yeah, we can do it twice. Yeah.
You want to do this now? Alright, here we go. Oh!
Yeah!
Fuck yeah!
holy shit!
Ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant Kvalson multi-tool until the lid cracks open. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep. A filament memory with the words "Offsite copy" written on its side. Take the filament memory. You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lucanen Tilde as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
I think we just take it back to her. It's
Yeah.
late.
Oh yeah. But do you want to
We
go to
already
the
did
whirling?
some cryptozoology
Do you want-
stuff.
Do we want to fast travel and give it to her now?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Okay.
because of the 2 points of where we're
Alright.
going. is
Take me
easily
to church.
accessible.
Yep.
Church, 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 church.
Here we go.
Yes, What is it?
About the offsite copy you asked me to bring.
Yes?
Brought you the filament.
Thanks. She takes the filament, inspecting the metallic tape on its side. Looks
What's
like
going-
it's the one.
Oh, sorry. What's going to happen now?
You're good. Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it. She's already inserted the filament into the radio computer's core, ready to close the door.
Wait, no, that's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
Huh?
Why is it dangerous?
Wait, why is it dangerous? She starts laughing but stops almost immediately, her voice oddly humorless. Oh, it's not dangerous, just depressing.
How do you know?
I have a theory, she says, as the filament clicks into place. Lintel was able to divine the anomaly's location from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch, she says, and presses print on the machine's keyboard. What an intricate display of failure. The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming darkness. Not a single line of data stands out.
Play it cool?
Why are we panicking?
I don't know. It's because of Inland Empire. I'm gonna play it cool. Well,
Let's play cool.
I'm trying. Shit.
Maybe you should let go of the mouse.
Yeah, okay.
Suna doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star, eyes scouring the millimeters. Here, she suddenly says, raising her ink-stained fingertip. I found it.
Where?
Hold on. She's behind the keyboard now, typing in some numbers that only she understands. The terminal beeps, and the light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart.
Say nothing.
Just give me a second, she murmurs. I'm almost... She clocks up her typing speed. The lieutenant leans closer to whisper. I've never witnessed a program I worked before. Done. Suna jumps up from the keyboard like a spring. I've got it! I found the location of the anomaly! There's joy in her voice as she bumps her fist into the air.
Oh my god, congratulations. You did it? Which one are y'all feeling?
One. Let's do one.
You found the coordinates?
I found the coordinates! She lets out a celebratory laugh.
She's beaming. You can feel it in your heart. Oh my god, congratulations.
Thank you, she yells back with a grin.
So where is it? Where's your 2mm hole in the world?
There, in the swallow. She points at the other end of the church where a group of water bowls forms a ritualistic arch.
We already knew that.
Think you can help me again? She tilts her head, eyes sparkling.
Sure.
I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double check my calculations.
Uh-oh.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Well,
I'm gonna write that down.
yeah.
I've screen capped it.
Okay. Okay, sure, no problem. I hope I don't fat finger this shit. Okay. Jesus H. Christ.
Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left.
Which
Okay.
one's the third bowl?
Oh my god.
Or do they have numbers on them? Choose one.
Water bowls. It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world inside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor. Move the third bowl from the left 2 centimeters away, right?
Yes.
Okay. It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. Then move the fourth bowl from the left.
No. What? Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta
Fourth
do...
bowl,
Okay.
third-
Yep.
Oh, okay, yes.
Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor.
Lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall.
Okay, leave. Now there's music in here.
Yes, what is it?
I moved the water bowls to the right position, just like you asked. What's next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now. She stopped, biting into her chapped lip.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating. What's wrong?
Yeah, she snaps out of the lull. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we've got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place?
Honestly, she's avoiding your gaze. Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Isn't it going to be just silence and nothing else?
I don't know. She stares at the heart of her computer. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? She turns to face you, the mainframe throwing shadows on her chin. What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is? She grows silent, her face very pale in the cold light of electricity.
What?
I don't know, I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
Like that evil ink that filled the printout, erasing coherence and meaning.
I would say you're overthinking this. Maybe. She rubs her face. Maybe I'm just tired.
Let's fucking face it.
Yes, face it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, she breathes in. You're right, let's do it. She puts on her oversized headphones, ready to press unmute on the keyboard. The lieutenant takes a step back. And then nothing. Nothing happens as Suna Lukanen Kilde presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence.
You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary. Say nothing.
She doesn't talk, her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus, one hand cupping the headphone.
Well?
Damn it. She lets out a loud sigh before tearing off her headphones. She's still avoiding your gaze.
Well, at least the world seems to be still alright. Or did you hear anything?
I like to.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says, disappointed. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping something extraordinary to take place. What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow?
No. She rests her face on her hands, massaging the forehead. No, my hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this, she raises her head, staring at the machines that litter the church. Cables coiling up on the floor like tests. This is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones, see if you can hear anything, but don't get your hopes up.
Silence is silence. You're sure there's more to it. This can't be it. You should have a listen. Perception. Legendary.
Should
I put on perception clothes? Or you want to just go?
Just in case.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case. Just in case.
Just in case.
All right. Let's.
We still have that level up point too.
We do. All right.
As a
So
backup.
we do. Perception. Perception.
Oh yeah, we have -1 perception
No.
right now.
No, we do. All right.
Yeah, so we need
We're
to-
looking for
we need to put something
perception. 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 Anything. Oh, this one.
Boots.
Perception, 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 perception. All right. This
What is taking away our
is
perception?
The hat.
Oh, it's our hat.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's do it.
Yes, what is it?
All right.
Yes.
Blow on my dice. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Everything disappears. You're draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes. What does it mean? But can I hear anything? Which
What
one?
does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic or when your ears pop, like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it? Suna, what if we just need a better sound system?
Better sound system? She repeats. All right, but where would we get one?
The voice outside!
Boys.
Lads. Suddenly a
Lads,
rhythmic
lads,
beat
lads.
permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble to the wooden floor.
I should really allocate some renovation funds to this place, murmurs the lieutenant, inspecting the damage done to their arabesques. No, what they really should do is shut down the discoman for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yes, but they could help with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks? She closes her eyes as more dance music invades the holy silence of the sanctuary. Of course, the speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think that would help me?
They would if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Hardcore! Great, I'll go talk to them then.
Sure, let me know how it goes. She lingers for a moment before adding. Thanks, officer.
Right, I'll let you work in peace.
Oh my god.
Probably.
Yes!
Go. Should we go sleep before we deal
Yeah.
with the rest of that?
I
Yeah.
think... Oh, you mean at the whirling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, we're not sleeping at the whirling anymore, but we still need to, like, catch up with the others, right?
It's true. We gotta make sure Lena's okay.
Yeah, Lena, her husband,
Alright.
karaoke. Karaoke, man. Karaoke, man.
Let's do this and then call it a night.
Okay.
Ooh. I'm curious. This thing over here, remember?
Yeah, the window.
Behind the dockworker's ceiling height window. Very low. It's not time yet. Mysterious door scene. And it's perception.
Even though our perception is awesome.
Yeah. You see two maybe through bushes. Okay, revert your gaze. Alright. Oh, here's our cutie. Well, anyway, let's talk to Lena.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Oh my gosh,
Doing my job,
Azaza!
man.
Hi and friends, hello!
Hello.
Oh, clone knees. We have not stretched and hydrated.
Oh no, they're exploding! They're exploding!
Oh god.
Hey, I've been hydrating. Thank you very much.
I mean, I finished
haven't
my
been
water a
hydrating.
while ago. I need more water, but I also need to urinate, so... I've been
yes,
teaching...
the anti-water.
Yeah,
I've
welcome
actually-
to the stream,
Yeah,
guys.
welcome.
Thank you for coming. We're playing Disco Elysium. We just brought back Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife's husband back, the cryptozoologist.
With some news. Should we say just doing my job?
I would say that. That sounds
Or-
like a cowboy of you.
okay.
Just doing my
I want to
job.
give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie. Mexican origin. The pin is an antique. Quite special.
You want to read the
Whoa.
description?
She hands you a thin ribbon held together by a silver bird skull.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes.
That sounds sick.
You never told me you've seen the phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
Ramblings? Nonsense! Your description of the phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard.
Darling, I didn't even get the size of it right.
Measuring things is important. How did she get the size?
You were a child, my dear. Really, it's extraordinary what you were able to describe. Now go on, tell our friend about it. He's proven his interest in the field.
Reflexively, the lieutenant readies his familiar notebook. Well, it was summer, she starts. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one, many times my height, I remember, when all of a sudden...
Which one?
Where was this and how old were you? I'm getting ahead of myself. I was 5 and a half. In Betancourt, in the suburbs. My grandmother had a summer home there.
She just started forming memories, real memories, not the billowy haze of infanthood. What happened?
Strangest moment of my life. I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I'd never seen anything like it. I didn't know this could happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering over me. She looks at you. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds.
Did you follow it?
I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there, knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Where'd you go? Don't go. Then what?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. She chuckles. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties, when I want to impress boys, that sort of thing. She brushes her hair back. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. Then I met Morel.
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
It did, yes. Like reeds in a gust of wind.
The way it moved, the color, how some of its limbs were white like marble. He breathed excitedly. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts. It was amazing. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my profession. He looks at her with admiration, forgetting a wide smile on his face.
This is so cute.
This is adorable.
This is really cute. All right.
This is adorable.
So, which one?
You're on a date? At first, yes. The old woman looks at her husband tenderly.
Its limbs are white.
Not all of them, he answers for her. There is some white coloration reported, along with beige where the camouflage ends.
Okay, so Al, they're sweet and also friends with a racist. I think they just
He's a
employ
nice
him.
racist.
No, I think
He's
they're
the
just
good kind.
I think they just needed him to do the work, and it's hard to find.
Yeah.
You know, nobody wants to work.
Yes, potato.
Damn it, Melody.
What? How big was it?
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
What if it is the case? Kim, what do you think, or thank you for sharing?
I want to see what Ken thinks. I thought that was a wonderful story, ma'am. He closes his notes and gives her a simple smile.
Kim, you're so sweet. But I don't believe it. A child left unattended on a warm day. Children make up stories and then end up believing them. Thank you for sharing this with me.
You're welcome, sweetie.
I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just, she sighs, such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own, into the mud, anywhere. That's all for now, ma'am. Do you want to talk to Morel or anything before we go for tonight?
We should talk to him real quick to let him know about the trap.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I couldn't possibly shower thanks on you as enthusiastically as my wife has, but I am grateful for your assistance, officer.
He tries to play it cool, remain professional, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps. Did you know Gary was hiding the armor? Or I checked all the traps?
I don't think he knew. He was yelling at Gary.
Yeah, so I checked all the traps.
Good. Okay. He breaks his calm. And?
One of them was empty.
Completely empty? The cryptozoologist's eyes grow wide.
Yes, there was nothing in the trap. No locust, no phasmid.
No locust, but no phasmid either.
That's not ideal, but... He rubs his chin.
The empty trap was the one at your campsite. Maybe this factors into it somehow?
I definitely left that one stocked.
Right from the campsite.
The old woman's face lights up. It just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought. Of course, the detective whispers to himself. More clever.
Yes! The Phantasmodia picked off the locust and escaped. This is good news! Though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps. Make them more secure.
Where is Gary?
Sighs. Another trip to the reeds.
Where is Gary?
I
He might be at the bar.
Really.
Oh, okay.
He's probably sitting.
All right.
I think he's standing at the bar. I think he's covered up right now by the text box.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's exactly what this is. What a deft hunter, this phasmid.
Yeah.
Of course! Be sarcastic. He misinterprets your words. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture, mine stands, okay?
Well, the other one was...
No, he's misinterpreting it.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
just kind of what happened.
Okay.
Actually, no. His tone changes. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought us some great news, too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude, but does it feel like closure? What really happened? Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft?
Thank you. It's an honor, he says with a straight face, then turns to you. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window impatiently. Develop an alternative theory about the missing locusts.
What?
Kuno's a hooligan.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Do it, Melanie.
All right, here we go. Blow! Consider...
Holy shit!
Yeah.
That's a critical success!
I know. Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person, hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too. You should ask the red-headed boy Kuno. I think a little hooligan called Kuno might have stolen the locusts.
A little hooligan? But what would a child want with bugs?
Have you ever met Japanese children? They love bugs.
Shadow of worry passes over the woman's face. Oh, my dear Morel, you've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects, almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up.
Delinquents, my favorite. It doesn't sound like it's really his favorite.
You've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Well, I'll see you get all the help you need, the man turns to his companions. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play Suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
Oh, they are friends. Okay. After this is your last chance to talk to Gary.
I don't want to talk to Gary.
Maybe
I
he's
think this
gonna.
is if we don't.
Wait, maybe he's gonna die.
No, I think that's like our last chance to get the armor off of him.
Oh, okay.
Really, Gary?
The woman's voice is a little shaky suddenly.
We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play Suzerainty, but
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was just some kids. I know the little mutants around here, leaving anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs.
He looks at his tea.
Morel, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologize, Gary. You've been more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of Suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
He keeps the language unemotional, but it's in there. Disappointment.
Did you know Gary was hiding the armor? Hell no. I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty or disloyalty are not one of them.
I don't know what got into him, officer. Thank you for letting him off easy. He won't forget it. We'll make sure he won't.
Okay. Did you want to talk about specific cryptids?
Maybe.
He eyes you skeptically. All right. What cryptids precisely? I usually discuss these things with specialists, so I don't know what.
He would have to discuss, he wants to say, but decides against it since you've offered to help. You need to ask him about specific cryptids. Cryptids you've heard of from Lena or his friend Gary. He won't just talk. All right,
That's a
Aaron.
good thing we asked about all of these.
Yep.
The Gnome of Jeroma.
All right. I know about the most dangerous cryptid, the Gnome of Jeroma.
Formerly the most dangerous, yes. But do you know the most dangerous living cryptid?
Living, no. Or I can try to guess.
I'd say living now. The most dangerous cryptid is a carnivorous ruminant, known colloquially as the Dread Moose.
Get out of here. Or the Dread.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
No, I will not get out of anywhere, he lashes immediately. The Dread Moose is a widely reported cryptid from Arda. It subsists entirely on flesh, and has even been known to dig up fresh graves in search of sustenance.
Does it also attack people?
Human remains have been found deep in the forest, torn apart and then trampled into the mulch by large hooves. Infer from that what you will.
What does the Dread Moose look like?
Just like an ordinary Arden moose.
How can you tell it's ordinary the dread kind?
You can't. That's what makes it so dreadful. And hard to identify.
I remember where it's like, someone was like they looked at the size of a moose standing next to a truck, and it was just so stupid huge, and they're like, I don't get it. Why is this thing a fucking like herbivore? How can something so huge and like fucking terrifying be something that only eats plants? And then someone was like, would you rather it be a predator? And they're like, no, I changed my mind.
I was about to say, like, elephants and cows and, like, they're all enormous.
Yeah.
All right, which one?
Just be glad they aren't predators.
Are we giving our whole
Horses.
ass? Are we giving our whole ass, or?
I'd like to give my whole ass to this.
Whole ass.
Of course you do.
The bodies found in the forest are just one piece of physical evidence. There's more. Sightings in Vasa, reaching back 4 centuries. But of course, nothing satiates the skepticism of.
A detective. He finishes the sentence for him. Then his tone turns surprisingly mild. Pardon me, I did not wish to seek conflict. It's simply my training to question things.
Understood, Lieutenant. The man tips his hat slightly and then looks to you.
I know the biggest cryptid, the giant of Coco Nur.
That's impressive, I guess. He does not seem that impressed. But have you seen it with your own eyes?
Have you seen it?
Yeah, have you seen it?
I haven't had a chance to travel to Coco Nur, no, and I likely never will. The Samarskilt desert region has been embroiled in a small civil war for the last 8 years. I fear this mindless barbarism may have wiped out the elusive creature entirely. Sightings of towering luminosities have grown rare recently, while they once used to be constant.
It remains unclear what this has got to do with you seeing it, as he was inquiring before. He was just being defensive. I know about Cryobacter catlensis.
Oh, everyone knows about that one, thanks to Professor Migino being the talk of the town for a minute. He coughs in his fist. Although, probably because her life ended as a result of her work in Katla. No one remembers her contributions to the search for the Nong-Ok.
The Nong-Ok?
A flightless cursor owl found in the Seminin Isles. Its long legs permit the Nong-Ok to run faster than any other avian, perhaps any other animal. Who knows? When it's not hunting its prey in this manner, the Auk hangs from tree branches like a bat, waiting to dive on hapless prey below on the jungle floor. Migino liked extreme animals, you see. One of the few figures of the academic establishment I respect. Really a shame she disappeared.
Hardcore! When did she disappear?
Hardcore!
Oh, decades ago. In the 30s. I didn't know her personally, of course. A chasm of academic pretension still stood before us, even though she had unusual courage for someone from the other side.
Just tell me about a cool cryptid, any cryptid.
Yeah, sure.
No offense, officer. I'm not much of a pedagogue. I don't know what I would have done if Lena hadn't persuaded me to go back to field research. You should ask her if you want interesting stories. Me, I'm not a people person, unless you haven't noticed, and I don't make a good lecturer. My strength lies in field work and persistence. He brushes an errant strand of hair from his eye.
Be friendly, dear, the woman says. The detective really likes these critters. We talked about them in great detail.
Now the man feels embarrassed. Time to move on, perhaps? Okay, let's change the subject.
We're good.
By all means. He coughs and wipes his mouth.
I'll get going. Bye!
Bye.
Is that Gary?
Yeah, that's Gary in the coat.
Are you sure? Oh. Classed hair. That's Gary?
Yeah.
Always
okay.
a pleasure to see an officer of the law. I mean, officers.
Alright. Call it a night for now, and then we'll try to do some disco next time.
Yeah, make sure to save Melanie.
Yeah, I think you save automatically.
No.
No?
No.
No.
Okay.
Save.
Okay. Save.
Oh shit, hi Duncan, we're just about to end.
Oh shit. Hi, Duncan. We're piecing out.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was good to see you guys.
Thanks for the raid.
Yeah, thanks for the raid. Good night, Oyashimi.
Oyashimi.